Hello, friends. Today I have a super fun project for you. It's going to teach us about craftsmanship and effort, and it's also going to help us to get to know a little bit more about you. So let's start with craftsmanship. Craftsmanship is a really big word, and it just kind of means how well you do something, the time and the effort you put in to making it look nice. And you can see I have 1, 2, 3 here for 3 of these different options. This is just marker. This is just colored pencil. And again, this is marker, but with line. And if we just look at the number ones over here, how long do you think that it took to do these? They were like 5 seconds each. Is that a lot of effort? Not really, not really at all. Could we do better? Absolutely. So let's look at our number 2 here. This is better than number 1. It's still probably not the best. I noticed that on this marker option, it looks like the marker went some different directions. It's kind of scribbly. It's not all staying in there. This one's it's definitely better, coming more refined, but again, kind of scribbly, kind of sketchy. This one has lines, but they're just kind of wibbly. They're all over the place. Not a whole lot of effort. Better than 1, could be better for sure. So then our number 3, these ones, compared with the others, these are way nicer. Look at how I used the same direction as I was coloring this one to make sure that the final product is all smooth and neat and nice. We're staying inside of the circle every time. We're taking the time and effort to really get neat and strong with that colored pencil. And with the lines down here, we took the time to really make them as neat and refined as we possibly could. So there's a big difference between each of these stages, and especially between our 3 and our 1. We're really going to focus on our level 3 effort and craftsmanship today. Okay, so the project that I have for you is going to tell us a little bit about you. I have here this presentation that's kind of a fun little thing, and you can see that there's lines, shapes, dots, and colors, all with a different aspect here. So you're going to find something that is true for you. Say you know how to whistle. Okay, if I know how to whistle, then on my circle, I'm going to make a big circle, and I'm going to put a yellow shape. Okay, it doesn't have to be a heart. You can do more than one shape, but I'm going to put down some yellow shapes to show that I know how to whistle. Let's say you own a pet. You're going to put down a purple line. It doesn't have to be a a wiggly line. It can be any kind of line, and you can do as many lines as you want. So look for, is it a line? Is it a shape? Is it a dot? And what color is it? So you have to follow the color, and then you can do any kind of shape you want, any kind of line you want, any kind of dots, but they've got to be line, shape, or dot, and they have to be that same color. So like if you're the oldest in your family, you're going to have black dots somewhere on there. If you love to cook, you're going to have a black shape. There are so many ways that you could do this, but however you do it, again, remember that we're going to focus on that craftsmanship and effort. We really want to show that out. So you can either pause this screen to take a look at it and practice doing this with a circle and just see how it is. And I'm going to pause for a second, and then I'm going to show you how my final came out, because I'm going to look off of this as well and make my circle that shows a little bit about me. Okay, so I went ahead and I worked on a circle. Remember, I was looking for lines, shapes, dots, and I was staying true to the color. So my final dot came out like this. Again, I can do as many as I want. I use some blue shapes, some green lines. These kind of look like black lines on the screen, but they're just a different shade of green. You can do as many, as much, or as few as you want, but the idea is to get really creative with your dot. We want to make a beautiful, expressive, interesting dot. And if you have the key, which was our little slideshow earlier, you can kind of tell something about the person who made it. So this is my project. I hope that you guys enjoy it. Remember, craftsmanship, effort, as neat as you can, and following those lines, dots, shapes, and colors.